Padres and Mets, as good as it gets. It should be a playoff atmosphere here tonight.
It's going to be exciting, and which team is going to blink first? Because the Mets are reeling, the Padres playing some pretty good baseball. All boils down to good hitting and good pitching. Let's see who wins this battle.
Meanwhile, the Mets try to get their starting pitching to the finish line. They're going to do something different tonight. They're going to piggyback Clay Holmes and Sean Manaea. A rightfully proud Francisco Lindor and his 3 kids watching Francisco's wife Katya play the national anthem on the violin today. She did a fantastic job.
She certainly did.
The .425 batting average that Arise has against the Mets is the highest of any player in history with at least 50 at-bats. And he foul tips it for strike 3. A rare strikeout for Arise. Only the second time the Mets have ever struck him out in 82 plate appearances. Here's Manny Machado. Machado pops one up behind second. McNeil retreats. And Jeff puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 for Holmes on the top of the first.
The Padres rotation down the stretch. Boy, do the Padres need Michael King. Overall this season, 13th start. Nice record. Beautiful ERA.
2 hard hit singles by Lindor and Soto. And a bit of a flare by Alonso. And the Mets have them loaded up. 3 straight hits. Brandon Nimmo coming up.
Trying to jump on King early. Just his 3rd start since May. Mets have hit 6 grand slams this year. Brandon Nimmo has 3 of them. And Nimmo takes one the other way for a base hit, and the Mets have the early lead. Lindor comes in to score. Everybody else moves up a base. 4 straight hits against Michael King to start the first inning, and it's 1-0 New York.
I gotta wonder, here comes the pitching coach, that's for sure.
This is loaded. A run in for the Mets in the first. And again, trying to minimize the damage. Here's Mark Vientos, the DH. Back to King. He's coming home for the out there to first. There you go. There's your 1-2-3 DP. 2 down in the inning.
Oh, I love that. As I mentioned, that is the perfect scenario for any pitcher in that said situation.
Boy, he might get out of this with 1 run.
Now Jeff McNeil with 2nd and 3rd and 2 down. Jeff's hitless in his last 11 at bats. He's got Alonso at 3rd, Nimmo at 2nd with 2 down. And Jeff jumps on the first one, hits it right over the bag and down the line, and that'll bring in 2. Tracked to the corner by Tatis. McNeil pulls it at second base with a 2-run double, and the Mets have 3 runs home in the opening inning.
Those 2-out RBIs are killers. Boy, as a pitcher, Gary, you're 1 out away from just getting out of Dodge with just 1 run with the bases loaded, nobody out, and then the backbreaker from McNeil.
And now Brett Beatty. Brett, since the All-Star break, is hitting .296 with an .833 OPS. And now Beatty cracks one to deep right field. Tatis goes back. It's out of here. A 2-run bomb from Brett Beatty, and it's 5-0 New York in the opening inning. Number 17 for Beatty, and the Mets with a first-inning barrage.
A long 2-run homer for Brett Beatty, his 17th of the year. And the Mets are having a party here in the first inning as they lead the Padres 5-0.
2 down here in the second inning for Jackson Merrill. Merrill drives one out towards center field and deep. That goes Mullins at the wall. It is gone. A home run. Jackson Merrill connects on his 14th home run of the year. Padres are on the board.
He's looking hot. He's swinging the hot shillelagh. He's looking really comfortable, really confident.
Francisco Lindor at a base hit to center his first time up. Mets are being very aggressive against King. But again, it's only his 3rd start since May. He's looked a little off tonight. Lindor cracks one to deep right field, and that ball is gone. Francisco Lindor with his 27th home run of the year. And the Mets have gone deep twice in the first 2 innings. They lead 6-1. Big night for the Lindor family. Wearing Clemente's number. Katya playing the national anthem. And now Francisco 2 for 2 with a home run.
So 2 out, nobody on, and Pete Alonso coming up. He singled and scored his first time.
And now Alonso gets one in the air to deep left center. That is way out of here.
Oh, boy.
It comes down to the second deck. A monstrous home run for Alonso, his 35th of the year, and the Mets are just teeing off. It's now 7-1.
Maybe that win on Sunday will ignite this team offensively.
Well, the Mets had not scored more than 5 runs in any of their last 11 games. They've got 7 in the first 2 innings tonight.
Jay Cronenworth to lead it off here in the 3rd. Work to do for the Padres. They trail by 6. In the air to center field, struck pretty well. Mullins going back at the wall, and it is gone. gets his 11th of the year, and the second home run hit off Clay Holmes tonight by the Padres.
Ironically, the Padres, who don't hit very many homers, have decided to get in on the homer barrage here today.
Sean Manaea is up in the Mets bullpen a little earlier than expected, with Holmes having only thrown 39 pitches.
Well, you'd like to see him get 5 in, get a win, give him his 12th win.
3-2 on the batter with 2 outs and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. Change up. He gets Merrill to expand the zone down and ends the inning. Clay Holmes and the Mets lead San Diego 7-2. The only Mullins home run with the Mets came, I remember, in Milwaukee for that weekend set. Mullins no doubt has struggled. Has hit 188 coming into tonight with the Mets and a 571 OPS.
Mullins drives one to deep right field. Tatis back, and it's out of here. Cedric Mullins with the Mets' 4th home run in the first 4 innings. 17 on the year, his second as a Met. And the Mets just keep on launching. Well, Mullins has been swinging the bat a little better the last few days. And now he takes Michael King deep, and it looks like that's going to be all for the Padres right-hander. Oh, what's that clown doing here?
That's Rudolph.
Rudolph would never be seen with hair like that. This is the booby prize for finishing last in his fantasy football league. He's got to come dressed as a clown. Clay Holmes has done his work as the front part of the piggyback. Sean Manaea will come out of the bullpen as the back end of the piggyback. And if this goes well, there's every chance the Mets might do it again. Come back off the glove of Manaea into no man's land. He runs it down and he got him. Nice hustle by Manaea after the ball clicked off his glove to run it down and throw out Cronenworth. 2 out. Now Freddie Fermin, who flied out to right his first time up, grounded down to third. Beatty waits on the hop, throws out Fermin, and Manaea's got a 1-2-3 inning in his first inning out of the pen. Halfway through, 8-2 New York. 3rd inning for Manaea after Clay Holmes went the first 4. The piggyback is working just fine.
So 2 up and 2 down for Manaea, and Ryan O'Hearn will get a crack left on left.
Another broken bat. This time Alonso has to get out of the way of the shard, and so Manaea goes over and makes the tag.
Freddie Fermin stands in 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground out. As Fermin sends one in the air to left field, pretty well struck. Nimmo's going back. He is at the wall, looking up. It's going to go. Freddie Fermin with his 2nd as a Padre. 3rd home run of the night for San Diego. Unfortunately, all solo shots. And with 1 out here in the 8th inning, it is now 8-3 Mets.
Manaea, quite often in his starts, has turned in 3 spotless innings and then struggled in the 4th. Well, this is his 4th inning of relief, and he gives up a home run to Fermin. Manaea trying to finish off this top of the 8th. Ahead on Machado, 0-2. Machado drives one out to center. Coming on is Mullins. Side retired. Manaea gives up the home run to Fermin, but nothing else. It's 8-3 in the 8th.
In tight. That almost hit him in the you-know-where, the hand. He got out of the way of it.
It hit the, they call it hit the bat?
It might have. Leave those hands alone already.
Oh, and now Alvarez gets hit. That got him on the elbow, and he's really unhappy.
Oh, man.
Rodriguez, making just his 3rd major league appearance, came inside earlier in the at-bat and went off Alvarez's bat, but this one caught him flush at 100 miles an hour. So Alvarez is coming out. Hayden Singer will run for him. It's one thing to do it once, but to do it twice in an at-bat, you can see there's some real upset in that Mets dugout. Sean Manaea is going to try and finish this game. He came in to start the 5th inning after Clay Holmes went the first 4, so the piggyback is working as planned. Now Ryan O'Hearn, and he hits one in the air to center field. Cedric Mullins ranges over, and the ball game is over. The piggyback works to perfection. Holmes and Manaea combined to go 9. The Mets hit 4 home runs, score early and often, and they defeat the Padres 8-3 for their 2nd straight win.